Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? The Kingu of Lightning is here today, bringing you guys and gals, as always, Bleach chapter reviews. Tate Kibo's finest work. Now, if you haven't seen the live reaction to the chapter, as always, in this corner right here, annotation below, as well as a link in the box below. Now, this week's chapter of Bleach. Oh my god. Fucking Mayuri does not stop, and honestly, I'm digging it. Because it's not like what he was doing against Giselle, where he was like more, like he was staying back. He fucked up, he really fucked up Hitsugaya, which was great, because fuck Hitsugaya. Oh yeah, but more so, he was letting the Arankara, right? He was doing like the old school boys, like what's the guy's name? He was letting the Coolhorn and I forgot his name, Don Panini. Right? He was letting those guys do the work for him essentially. But now Mayuri is getting his hands dirty, and they're really fucking filthy. And Pernida is pulling out some pretty impressive stuff, and it's just getting really, really weird. It's a weird battle, and it's pretty damn cool. Now, mind you, alright, Pernida is the left arm of the Soul King. And Pernida had its fingers blown off. One of the fingers, pinky finger. And the finger can act independent of its own, I think. And it's actually attacking Mayuri. And Mayuri thought that he was slick. Like, oh, I'm going to take your pinky, blow it off. I'm going to preserve this shit. Ha ha. Look at me now. Hey, I'm getting fake. But no. He was getting shit. Because the finger said, fuck you. Fuck you. And essentially, an eye came out of like this area right here. And the nerves came out of the eye. And Mayuri's hand was under the control of Pernida. For an instant, Mayuri blows off the nerves, and in the process blows off his arm, I think, but he's able to like reattach it and like rearrange, like in an instant, rearrange the arteries and the nerves in his arm. But he was sweating, and that's very important. What the fuck? No! He was sweating. There you go. Let me just make sure we're okay. Alright, hitting this thing on the... I gotta put down my Zanpakuto toe. Yeah. He was sweating. And when Mayuri's sweating like that, he's very pressured, obviously. So, Pernida, I think, even though his finger is blown off, the finger portion, the pinky portion is blown off, I think Pernida does have the upper hand. Because even though the pinky is blown off, the pinky itself can act independent of the actual arm itself. So maybe Mayuri fucked himself over even greater by doing that. There's a possibility that he did. So at some point, I'm thinking Kenpachi has to come back into the fray. He has to. He has to assist Mayuri, because this may be beyond Mayuri's... It may be beyond his capacity to handle by himself. That's what I'm starting to think. But though granted, he's been pulling shit out of his ass. He has the arm thing, he has an arm-hand grappling hook that is literally in his own body. And then he has hover boots. He has Hirenikaku hover boots. Just chill in the air like, haha, you can't get me now, can you? Nope, no siree. Fuck the ground. I don't need the ground, I got my Hirenikaku boots. I'm good to go. And you know he got that via a lot of experimentation on Quincy. Specifically, Uyu's grandfather. Which, for that, I remember, you can't forgive him, because Mayuri, he's done so many fucked up things. At the beginning of this arc, he killed many people in the Rikongai district. And that was so, like, they could, like, maintain balance of the souls, because of the action of the Quincy, but still, it's kind of messed up. Furthermore, back in Society, he was killing his own subordinates like that, like, button press, boom. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is, like, crazy? And the fact that he spent all those years experimenting on Soken, like, he is a very intriguing character. But at the same time, he's very messed up. So, like, you like him now, but don't forget what he did back in the past. Because back in the past, he still is ruthless, but more so then, he was ruthless. He was sick and twisted. And I wouldn't say that he was a fan's favorite, but he was someone that you feared, and that fear bred respect. But now more so, because there are people that are so powerful he can't do these fucked up things to that easily, now more so he's more comedic, he's more, I want to say kind of trollish at the same time, almost Eisen-esque, and it's the development of his character throughout the entirety of the Bleach series. So when you compare him back then to now, there are some changes that are substantial. Though he still does retain that old mentality, obviously. That's very obvious. I mean, the fact that he had the audacity to just say, oh, well, your name's Fernando, but fuck that shit, alright? I found out that you were the leftover of the Soul King, therefore I claim rights. But I'll go get protocol for now. It's like, dude, what the fuck, like, what the hell, man? So it's hilarious. But that pugnacious mentality that he has is still there, alright? It's still there. He's still just overly snobbish. So, Mayuri, he's very fascinating. He's pretty awesome, I can't deny it. He's awesome, but he's fucked up. He's trollish, and he's funny, but he's sick and he's twisted. And Kubo, I think, does a pretty nice blend of all these different things in one character. I mean, now I'm starting to think, from a characterization standpoint, Mayuri may be one of the best characters in Bleach. Straight up. I'm being very serious when I say that. So, that's it. That's the chapter, really. The chapter overall, again, I like what Panino was doing, how he had, like, when he got serious, he had the, like, nerves come out in, like, blocks, and then, like, they're on the ground, and, like, they're tracing the ground, making, like, these giant hands, trying to squash Mayuri. That was pretty good on his part, but Mayuri, again, he has counters for everything, and the fact that Perninda, at the end of the chapter, the way it was drawn, he looks really ominous. He looks very imposing. Like, he's gonna pull out some really impressive shit in the next chapter. I got the feeling that he is. I really do. So, the chapter overall, I thought was actually a pretty damn good chapter. I'll leave it at a good plus to great. And I will see you guys later. So, King of Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice goddamn day.